We are here in game 4.
I don't know why you're worried about giving me CPR. Someone needs to do CPR on Vertmaker. That man's probably freaking out right now. Can we check on him at the moment here? Let me tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, game number 4 here, and one in which Shopify Rebellion can put OpTic down here. And although both teams sneakily very good at oddball, at least they were in the past, new teams, new opportunity, but the same old Shopify Rebellion.
Frosty has come with a different energy. I'm gonna say it. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just a refreshing roster. You know how it is, you know, like get nice and refreshed, new roster, new fire. I mean, my man is 5-0 already. Last shot does have the camo though. Let's see what he's able to do with it.
Camouflage in the hands of last shot, but is staring down the barrel of 2 different members of OpTic, and now a spawning player from OpTic grabs a hold of that ball. Renegade wants to push up, but it looks like Cycle's gonna replace him over toward the purple side, and Raw 2, he's gonna get aggressive. 3 down go OpTic, and Frosty's already blocking the PD spawns.
This is really clean, and look at that. He puts 2 stalker shots into Formal. Oh no, he's challenging. This is crazy. Crazy aggression by Frosty. He ends up going down because of it. OpTic Gaming only lose 1, but the ball is in the bottom center of the map, and look who's trying to get some damage on the players going for it. It's going to be Cycle, roll 2 with the nade cleanup.
Double
Just
kill.
some fantastic long-range shots out of Tusk, but an even better double kill out of Royal 2 to shut things down. And once again, OpTic Gaming find himself 3 down and just flying towards the mid is not only Shopify Rebellion, but also a stray grenade out of Frosty. I don't think he planned that one.
3 down for OpTic again. They get the spawns on the red room side, but that's just info for Shopify Rebellion here. They'll have to rotate ball to purple, but
Enemy has the ball.
see that it is OpTic who are heavily pushed on the B. Because of that, I like that play by Bound. Look at the break here. It's 3 down for Shopify. Bound took that route due to the fact that they had information. Now it's 4 down for Shopify, and OpTic have the ball.
And the same way that OpTic were the ones getting cycled earlier in this game is now the same thing they could do to Shopify Rebellion. Streets a very snowbally map, and if they play their cards right, they can do some things. But last shot in World 2 just break out of the purple side. World 2 now forcing his way into a triple kill, and just like that, Shopify Rebellion spin things around.
Yeah, this is crazy. This is so good. Look at the space they're taking as well. OpTic spawn on the bottom of Tram. World 2 once again, or Shopify once again, I should say, with the power weapons in their hands, and somehow Royal 2 is alive right now. Incredible. He gets a stick too! My goodness. The efficiency out of these players baffles me, honestly. It really does.
Tim, there's a chance that Formal might end this round without a kill.
Don't say, Tony, don't say that.
It is 60-6, and they just got squad wiped, but the PD spawners have come in, so last shot of Shopify Rebellion need to act accordingly, and they do. Last shot covers the perimeter. The rest of Shopify Rebellion try to rotate that ball towards the purple side, and just like that, Formal's on the board.
I am H4F, happy for Formal that he got that first kill. Like you said, he's on the board. He's got 4 assists to work with as well, but this is a really large lead by Shopify Rebellion. They end up going 2 down, though, and maybe a little break by OpTic Gaming.
Ball drop.
You said you're H4F?
No, I'm happy for Formal, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Real happy. 66-8 lead in favor of Shopify Rebellion at the moment here. That ball sits towards the back subway side, a 2v2 situation, and OpTic needs to be careful. They want to play for the camouflage, but they might want to play for this ball because Shopify Rebellion getting dangerously close to taking round 1.
Tosk is happy. He got that kill on the commando side. That ball still sits on trash. It's just not a good spot for it to be, especially if you look, you see Shopify Rebellion overextending on the B Street. Tusk is in trouble. He has no time to repulse up. This is just like, again, it's just suffocating, right? It's just the pressure that's suffocating. Finally, they have 3 dead. Now they can move on the map, maybe get a bit of control.
A nice score for Shopify Rebellion, but just 8 points for OpTic Gaming, who are gathering their points now here, but the last time they had a setup, it was broken almost instantly. They need a good round of slays before they can even think about clawing their way back into this one. And as I say that, Frosty off screen goes right after Formal. Last shot takes down a second one, so that is an opening that Shopify Rebellion immediately played through.
Yeah, I mean, OpTic Gaming just need to get their slays up. I know it sounds like a simple thing to do, but yeah, look at this. Look at the top left and top right of your screen. Very different numbers that we're seeing here. Of course, Cycle with 3, but 11 assists, being a part of so many of these kills. It's really granted them the freedom to run around the map and hold these setups down. Another kill goes down onto Renegade, and now we're looking at about 15 points left until Shopify close out round number 1.
In Cycle's defense, I think he has a very good problem right now. So he has only 3 kills, but there's nobody to kill. Everybody on OpTic is already dead. Because Frosty's dropping 17, World 2 has 16, Last Shot has 12. Look, the kill disparity of this matchup is crazy, especially with how close the series has been right now. If anybody who just came in and watching this game, you're just like, oh, this is a blowout. Shopify Rebellion are literally should have swept them with the way they're looking here on Streets Oddball.
Tony, you have to stop with the jokes, bro. I'm trying to lock in here, okay?
I'm not even joking. I'm just stating facts, bro. Like, everybody's dead.
I'm trying to lock in. It's really difficult to do when you're joking around. Goodness me. Formal. That's a couple of kills here. Royal 2 going to die as well. Here we go. It's a really good start by Formal here. Already 3 kills in this round number 2. He ends up getting taken out by Cycle, and it's been a storyline this game right here, right? This game number 4 has been the power weapon control out of Shopify Rebellion.
OpTic Gaming started off with an early 14-0 run, and meanwhile Cycle with the Stalker gets involved, and just like that, 3 down, immediately go OpTic Gaming. Formal going to be the final player alive towards PD, and he's not long for this world. He's taken down. Shopify Rebellion scoring once again.
Cycle with Camo's tail with the Stalker. His Camo's gonna run out really shortly here, but he's at least holding down this lane, which is the most important thing, right? He gets this purple side lane. Now all the information is known. Players are pushing on the B side. And there's always a player that you gotta look out for that's going to be going to that offside lane, and he takes him out pretty quickly. Wow.
There's no way. Perfect shots out of the Stalker. That crazy stick and repulses him back, says, get out of my face, says Cycle. And Cycle is alive. Dude, Shopify Rebellion are going to be a dangerous team going into 2025. I know OpTic are playing with Tuss subbing in, but this man right here, he is 8-10 right now with 13 assists. The rest of the team is the one slaying out, and he's making plays like this. That is crazy. Welcome to 2025, Shopify Rebellion.
Yeah, it's just beautiful, right? I said this a million times, but I'll repeat myself. I think obviously it's a Shopify Rebellion to put in the work. They've been in the off-season tournaments. They've gotten their reps in. It's going to be a very different thing when all these other teams catch up and get their reps in as well, especially the fact that we have a complete meta change on Tuesday. So a lot of things are going to change, but it's still fun to, you know, throw back the curtain and peek in a little bit and see what these teams are made of. And Shopify just looked dominant, and you know, the individual skill showcases for itself.
World 2 and Frosty so far this game have almost been outslaying OpTic seemingly by himself. They are just keeping up, and the assists have been incredible out of both Last Shot and Cycle. But OpTic Gaming have the lead right now. They're the ones with the subway side control, and it worked better for them on subway side in the last round than the A side did for them.
And again, it's one player trying to hold a lane here on B all by himself, and they're aware of it. They're aware they have the numbers advantage, and it's 3 dead again. Last player alive is Renegade. He's in the back of C all by himself, gets traded out. Now he's a staggered spawner, and Bound is the first spawner. So Rebellion will get a bit more time on the train.
Last map shots from World 2 to weaken up the offense of OpTic Gaming, responding to the callouts. You know I love that. As 3 down go OG. Renegade, the only player alive. He's going to start off one shot and be hunted down. Actually, Frosty, he doesn't even need it. Last shot got him, and they still have ball. Shopify Rebellion may just take the lead.
Yeah, they have ball, and they have an open rotation of purple. They just have to kill Formal here, and he's all by himself. There it is. There's the kill. So if they want to rotate purple, they can. But again, this is what makes these players so good. Look how quick Renegade is to cut that off to make sure that that's not a rotation point. Great job by Renegade in that play.
Multiple do end up going down here for Shopify Rebellion, make it 3. So finally OpTic Gaming able to take back that control. What do they need to do in order to steal this round away?
Gotta get a couple of slays here. The slays still heavily in favor of Shopify Rebellion. If there's one way to get slays and break a setup, it's with this camo. But guess what? There's no more camo to be had. It's gone. Renegade gets a couple of trades, but goodness me, it's just constant slaying out of Shopify Rebellion.
It's like Renegade towards his back C side. I don't think he's by himself. Actually, he has Bound with them over towards top Ivy. So you love to see this for OpTic Gaming, forcing the rest of Shopify Rebellion back towards purple, getting some good time here. OpTic Gaming, 1 round of slays from maybe, just maybe, taking their first round.
This is definitely a good start. Great damage, but again, Cycle ends up staying alive. They're gonna let them get this bit of time. They're gonna push up on the map here shortly. There it is. The second kill goes in, the play ball comes out, and now Shopify Rebellion deep inside a tram.
60 seconds in, counting here for Shopify Rebellion. Psycho and SR are expecting to push over toward the top Ivy side. Psycho immediately fills in that gap, but it's not going to be just one member of OpTic. It's going to be multiple. Psycho recognizes the situation, tries to play as much of his shield as possible, but Formal and OpTic have already breached. 2 more members here for on the Commando side. Formal thought he was going to drop down, but some sneaky plays out of SR. Even that's not enough. OpTic Gaming should be grabbing hold of the ball.
Yeah, I really like that play by Formal right there. He understands that his teammates are going to get trades on the Commando side. He sees the kill feed and that both players were traded out, so he just goes directly towards B rail, and that frees up a lot of the map. Now they got ball, but again, the pressure from Shopify Rebellion continues to mount. They continue to push off of their spawn, and OpTic can't find a footing. They can't get comfortable here.
They're switching on board now with Tusk. Ooh. 3 down goes Shopify Rebellion. Is this the opportunity for OpTic Gaming to steal away this round? Finally, Formal with the camouflage. It's going to be tough for Shopify Rebellion to play around, but Frosty takes down Bound, and Formal, he's on the attack right here. The nades are going down, but doesn't want to play this silly. Otherwise, he could be giving the game right to Shopify Rebellion. There's the back smack.
Yeah, I love that patience by Formal. Really, like a 200 IQ play. Understands there's players on Commando. They're not checking, but he gets stuck. That camo's gone now, and it's going to be Shopify Rebellion. I'm sorry, OpTic. They have to rotate this ball. No, they don't. They can stand right there and win the round. We are tied up, and now we go to round 3.
Yeah, it felt like although he got stuck, which was a great stick on the camouflage player, like I guess the damage had already been done. OpTic Gaming close out that round. Shopify Rebellion, we're trying to close out the series.
Okay, they get these, it's of course Shopify Rebellion, they get that A-side spawn. So, as you can see, OpTic have to work up the map, which is why this back A spawn is more powerful in a sense. Of course, when you swap rounds, you switch what side you push from or which side you spawn on each round. And right now, Shopify Rebellion trying to get the slays, but it's 2-2 situation. Frosty has to win this fight, and he does cleanly. Gets the fight and the stalker.
3 down go OpTic Gaming, and love the use of the repulse out of Frosty to try to avoid that damage. Almost gets the kill as well. But right now, that ball just sits in no man's land. World 2 takes a lot of damage, but Tusk finds himself in the middle of the map at the moment. Renegade takes down World 2, and Tusk somehow lives.
Ah, good listening as well. Goes back, cleans up one, gets another one. This is just beautiful timing by Tusk. Beautiful situational awareness as well. Tosses the ball to get it towards his teammates. Looking for another player as well. Tony, we just got to talk about it. Like, it's just beautiful by Tusk. So much value being extracted out of that life right there. If he can continue to put up that type of damage and impact, we could definitely see a different type of series.
Yeah, I know turning down an OpTic gig is near impossible, but I'm just want to let you know that a lot of teams are still looking for a shooter right now. You know, and people think roster mania is over, but there are plenty of teams that are looking for players. I'm just saying, when that phone rings, are you playing? Are you coaching? Are you doing both? I don't, whatever.
Doing both. Playing in one game, headphones on for the other team. Goodness, it'd be tough. 3 down. Make that 4 down for Shopify Rebellion. It is Renegade who gets the double. See, the ball efficiency is just not there. Finally, the ball is picked up. It was just in a bad spot, but Formal ends up going for it. Formal trying to do it all at the moment. And Renegade as well, trying to do it all. Good couple of slays for him, but Still, no ball time acquired out of any of this. No scrappy ball time, no solidified setup. Frosty gets the camo.
Although you love the kills by Renegade, it's Frosty that ends up with the most important utility on the map, this camouflage. Just notice how Renegade really trying to reposition over towards Bound. Bound gets his kill, and Renegade advances that ball over towards Subway, but Bound is down. And right now, Frosty may have the opportunity to backsmack Renegade, but gets repulsed back right after getting stuck, and Renegade, along with OpTic, continue to score.
The Renegade trying to rotate this ball on the B side. He needs Bound to stay alive. Bound does a lot of damage, but unfortunately, Frosty is once again behind Renegade on C. So it just becomes really difficult. You think you have that B streak control, and once again, a flank comes out of the Frost man. This is what he does. He does it so well.
Last shot just perfectly waiting for the crossover toward the purple side of the map, and because of that, OpTic Gaming already at a deficit, but they just went 3 down. They cannot afford this.
Somehow Renegade's inside a commando. I'm not sure if maybe that was the last player alive or if it was the first spawner, but it's a really good spot to be if you're Renegade. Only problem is his teammates spawned all the way across the map, so doing damage and staying alive is his job in this moment. And they've done a great job of that. It's 2 down for Shopify Rebellion. They stopped the time from being accrued, and Renegade's still searching for kills.
Oh, great damage coming out of Renegade and the OpTic roster as a whole. Active camouflage is coming up, and right now Shopify Rebellion spawning towards the opposite side of the map and still having to fight for the ball and camo.
Ball dropped.
Camo's 2 seconds away. Tusk is on that ball, but Frosty's once again there to stop the rotation and to get him killed inside a tram. Now Royal 2's here to help with camo. I mean, it's bad thing after bad thing for the Shopify Rebellion roster. I'm sorry, for this OpTic roster. Shopify are just playing this perfectly.
Enemy halfway to victory.
As right now, Formo has no idea. He might just get back. Early shot from Royal 2. I mean, that honestly could have been a misclick.
I think he's just frustrated. He's just chasing the guy for so long. He's like, I'm just gonna start shooting him. But yeah, I mean, that'll give OpTic Gaming a chance here. Now, my question is, right, with this solidified setup on the tram, how quickly can Rebellion break this, or can OpTic Gaming hold? The Slays are starting to look a little bit better on their side.
Love the nades. Coming out of cycle, even avoids the repulse as well. It's a great damage onto Formal, plays every last bit of his life.
Double kill.
Bound, shutting things down with that backsmack. Just an absolute fight for any semblance of control on the Subway side of the map, and eventually it's Royal 2 and Frosty that get it. And once again, Shopify are scoring.
That's what I'm saying. You see how quickly that was broken? I mean, even Bound got a backsmack, and still Shopify had control, and still Shopify are getting time. Like, they're just so good at breaking these setups. And maybe this is, obviously a scrim thing. Gonna talk about a little bit more positioning and what, not really necessarily roles, because there are no roles in Halo, but necessarily what people are trying to do off of the break when they spawn, first spawner's job, a whole bunch of stuff. Right now, it just looks a little bit messy, which is expected, right? They don't have their 4. They haven't really played yet, so Shopify are just very efficient at the moment.
That they are, but even throughout all of this, still doable. I mean, you're scoring once again here. You're bringing it back with just about 30 points, and it is definitely not impossible for OpTic Gaming, but if you continue to go 3 down like that, it may just be Bound with the pivotal win to take the camouflage away from Shopify. Still ends up going down and burnt, but OpTic have that ball toward the Subway side, and Shopify are spawning out.
Yeah, wait a minute. This is still doable at the moment. It would have been much better or much more doable if Bound had somehow kept that camo. But, oh, this is really an overextension by Formal. He took a lot of damage there. They're going to activate on this, I think. No, they're not in a position to. I'm sorry. But that's 2 down for OpTic Gaming, and that means that 2 players are left on this tram side all by their lonesome. Spawn comes out, though. Can they hold the push?
with that play ball from OpTic Gaming, you got to think time could also become a factor as well. Shopify Rebellion have two ways or two win conditions, so to speak, in order to take this game. So it definitely has to be respected, and so does Frosty's Bandit as he goes right after his former teammate in Renegade and right into the bottom subway side. No fear here for Frosty, trying to put down damage down to multiple players, but ends up going down here. So we switch to Renegade, and Royal Twist taking so much space. Does Renegade know? He knows.
It's a big kill. He took a little bit too much damage for my liking, and you see Last Shot's trying to inch up on the map for Pound kills Last Shot though. Wait a minute. Oh, he got knocked up by the nade. Huge nade right there. 20 seconds left.
Yeah, that should have been free ball time for Renegade and OpTic, but that nade denies access towards it for just long enough for time to wind down. Shopify Rebellion, no. 1 or 2 kills is all you need in order to play that ball towards mid and put it out of reach. OpTic Gaming rotating the ball from the purple side. Last Shot goes in for the challenge, but all of Shopify Rebellion are on the attack here. Tusk one shot trying to push that ball forward, but it doesn't go towards Formal. Formal still grabs it with 6 seconds left. OpTic could send us into a game number 5. Frosty's there. Frosty's pushing over towards the mid side. Formal is in a position to play that ball. Shopify Rebellion, I don't know if they can grab it. Whoa. What?
No way.
What?
Overtime! Oh my gosh, overtime! 9 points! He's gonna repulse it back to his team. They spawn on the tram side. Frosty catches it. Oh my word! Oh my word! 3 more points! They're gonna do it! Shopify win another off-season tournament!
What just happened?